There's always something that needs a little fixing on Farpoint Farms.
Hey guys, it's Eric, owner of Farpoint Farms here in the mountains of North Carolina. Today I wanted to take a second to introduce you to these new products that FuelOx was kind enough to send my way. These are equivalents, right? We have fuel treatment, we have penetrating oil, we have engine oil lubricant, like an additive to it, and we have some grease. They reached out to me because they saw my video on Marvel Mystery Oil and they said, hey, we work with government contracts. We supply a lot of stuff. We've been around for a while, made in America, which is always a nice thing to hear. And we want you to check out our stuff. Now, they're not paying me to say good things or bad things about it. They're just wanting me to check out their products. And I appreciate them doing that. As a mechanic who runs a small business, actually a couple of them, I want to make sure that, hey, if things like this come my way and it turns out these are good products, that I let you all know about it and that I reap the rewards of that as well. So I hope you all understand that. Let's go down the line here and check it out. The first one we have here is Infinity Lube SG Super Grease. And this is stuff that I'm going to put in my grease gun. It's interesting. So I was reading a little bit about it. It says, you know, it's the bee's knees, right? The cat's meow. It's the good stuff. So I've got to repack the wheel bearings on my little Volkswagen truck. I do that every 10,000 miles or so. And can you believe I put about 10,000 miles on it in the last 3 years? So I'm going to take this and I'm going to use some of it to scoop it out and repack the wheel bearings. Also going to be using this on my mower deck. The spindles are all greasable and all the other greasable points on the Kubota BX. So I'll let you know how it holds up on that in a future video. Next up here is this FuelOx, Infinity Lube. Liquid friction eliminator, endless lubrication. Add directly to the oil reservoir, right, extends life and reduces wear and tear. Bio-based and toxin-free. That's kind of cool. It contains no petroleum, made with plant-based essential oils. So that is something I'm looking forward to trying out. I'm going to put this in the Mirage. So a lot of what I'm reading about this stuff here, between this product and the next one, which is the fuel stabilizer or fuel treatment, treats this little bottle, this tiny little bottle, 625 gallons, diesel or gasoline, reduces emissions, removes water from the system, increases fuel economy, and that's the one that caught my eye, and power. It acts as a fuel stabilizer, and it also has a little lubricating. So of all their products, this one here and perhaps this one here in conjunction kind of go up against Marvel Mystery Oil. So I'm looking forward to trying this out. So the Mirage, the Mitsubishi Mirage, my wife and I both own Mirages now, and the reason we got them is because they were inexpensive, highly economical cars, both to own and to drive. They have very little maintenance requirements, but they also get great gas mileage. I am religious on keeping track of my gas mileage, so in future videos, the next time I do an oil change, probably be on my wife's car, we'll add some additive to it, the oil, and then we will start treating our fuel on that vehicle, and we'll compare those two mileage readings. Let's see after a tank of gas, you know, 1 week without and 1 week with, what kind of changes we get. So I'm really looking forward to that one. And then lastly, and this was kind of a surprise that it came in a non-aerosol can, FuelOx Infinity Lube Penetrating Lubricant. So it says shake well, and you can see there's probably some paraffins or something down in there that are, you know, need to be stirred up into this complex. But I've been a big fan of Kroil. I've never done a video on it. In fact, I've never mentioned it before, but that's pretty much what we use around here. Everyone has their own special brand, you know. It might be WD-40, it might be Kroil, might be, oh gosh, there's so many of them. I probably have 5 different types laying over here. Just can't think of the rest of them off my head. But this will be yet another one to kind of compare. Now, I'm no Project Farm. I'm not going to sit there and do all the scientific studies with it. But I have some U-bolts that are rusted on right now. So I'm going to go ahead and squirt this on there and see what it does. And I'll let you all know in post probably whether or not this stuff cut the mustard. I'm all about puns today, aren't I? Anyway, I guess that'll do it for right now. FuelOx. Never heard of them before. They reached out to me. Did a little research on my own, seemed like a legitimate company with legitimate claims to fame, and they do have a lot of big contracts with government stuff, so good for them. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up for now, but like I said, you'll see videos here sprinkled out throughout the next remainder of the year on their products, and we'll find out for real if they're worth what they say they are. Till next time, my friends, take care.